Now, before I get into this one, I just need to put emphasis on this with the Watcher. Whether you're new or you've been here before, she is one of my most difficult characters to understand or learn. She was the character that I tried to push my journey the most with in getting to Act 4 and defeating the heart, and we have yet to do it. So there is a lot of PTSD with this character. But what better way to learn with the Watcher instead of trying to grind, trying to get to the corrupt heart, but instead by climbing ascensions with her. This is one of those runs where, no pun intended, felt like a lesson learned. I think just for me, and maybe you guys out there watching, that having plenty of draw and upgraded cards doesn't necessarily guarantee you the win. I felt like I was playing everything so well, but I felt like I was focused on the wrong things. But I still like to showcase runs as examples of maybe not playing something well, but at the same time, I don't just want to showcase the best runs. If you guys have ever seen my journey to Act 4, there were some very frustrating runs with her. Things where I was struggling with the Chosen. I could just name so many moments. And I look at the timestamp of this video and it's such a long run. Like almost like a run that I would do if I normally would complete a run. But the reason why it feels so long is because I'm playing her so much slower than any other character that I generally play with, because again, as I've already stated, I am the least comfortable with her. I need to put emphasis on that. I hope that you guys enjoy this one regardless. And with all that being said, be safe, be humble, and do you do best. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. All right, Watcher time. Whether you guys have been looking forward to this or not, I personally have been extremely nervous getting into it because the last time that I grinded really hard with the Watcher, that's not going to get taken out of context at all. I was struggling with her to try to get to Act 4, and that was the main character that I used to try to do it, to get to the heart, complete a run, whatever it was. Never even made that happen, had to switch to defect, and it worked. Regardless, this is probably going to be the more scary character for me to play just because of that PTSD in my head that I had with the Watcher trying to get to Act 4. So hopefully doing it now with her and just climbing ascensions will maybe be better, but we'll see. I had trouble with the Ironclad trying to get from Ascension 4 to Ascension 5, so hopefully it's not a struggle. We'll see. But like I said, PTSD in my head, all that stuff tells me that it's not going to go well. So whatever. Obviously there's two choices here, but I do recall the last time that I was doing this is I was actually messing with mods that you can see up in the corner, and this was a while back, like I think a month or two ago when I was adding mods. This is why it looks this way, because I was just abandoning run, so this has nothing to do with why I struggle with the Watcher. It's just literally was just messing with runs to make sure mods were working properly. Anyways, I have two choices. Doesn't really matter, I guess, what I pick here unless I see some optimal way of making it work. Now, I've had runs before where I see things like this, and I see 4 elites, right? The issue with doing this is that we have like no rest sites at all. If we went this way, I think that's actually just, you're trying to kill your run at that point, and it's just pointless. So we're not doing that. That's for sure. I'm not making that happen. If I'm, again, thinking of optimal positioning or wherever I want to be, I would have a really high, ultimate high chance if we did the 1 HP room, which is this, on a very optimal way of essentially going like this and maybe getting 3 events and doing this and resting before it. Maybe we get an upgrade, and then this set elite will be 1 HP because we'll have 1 here, and possibly 1 here. Doesn't always happen, but there's a chance of that. Then we can always go here, we can find another elite, and we can go from there. So we get 2 elites. Don't think there's any shops this way, but that's okay. So let's just do the 1 HP, hope that RNG gods are on our side, and see what happens. So remember how this works. how I'm going to draw my cards and make things make the most sense. I think for the Guardian, because I think I saw that as a glance for the said fight, I think Guardian's probably the best because you can do some attacking to him, and then, you know, you'll never really take any damage because you're gaining block from the damage that's dealt or whatever. So I think we take that card. All right, do we get an event or an enemy? Okay, we get an event. So do we want to become cursed, or do we want to just disagree? This is such a common room. I feel like with the Watcher, with her being able to have rage, it may not hurt you too bad. So let's take it, and it might be fine. Maybe one of these rooms might be something good. Hey, look at that. So now we can actually remove said card like it never existed, and that's perfect. So there we go. Now, what is this? Hopefully this is not an enemy. Because if this is not an enemy, then we will get that elite to have 1 HP. Let's see what happens. All right. Well, it's promising. Very, very promising. So now we can lose more gold. So I would say just go ahead and take it. Lose some HP, whatever, it's fine. We're literally going through these rooms with 1 HP. So it's not the end of the world. And we might as well take it. Let's go for it. So this is the next room with 1 HP. Take it on. Get it out of there. Good deal. If the last card was played was a skill, let's instead... I feel like this card is very good for Guardian. So let's play to Guardian and do this. Let's play to Guardian and do that. So then we'll Smith. And I think we'll do this. And we'll get that upgraded. Now, here it is. We have an elite. It's Gremlin Knob. 1 HP. Done. Sometimes Niao's Lament RNG does work into play because I was able to play well to those mystery rooms. They worked in my favor. 1 enemy had HP. This enemy had 1 HP. That enemy had 1 HP. And we're good to go. At the end of your turn, if you're in calm, gain 5 block. Power cards aren't bad. Otherwise, I can do this too. Not a big deal. Let's do Perseverance. Let's do Perseverance. We can retain it too, so it works. Hey, a shop. That's actually huge because there was no shops in this area. So let's see what we can get here. This is a huge power card because at the end of your turn, shuffle insight into your draw pile. It's a huge power card. I'm not going for Flurry of Blows. Right now, what my build is telling me is obviously we don't have a lot of draw. We don't. We could do 2 Wallops too. I have no problem with that. Maybe some relics might be good here too. The good thing is we just picked up White Beast statue against that elite. Otherwise, we can always do this and fully heal because we took damage in those event rooms. So we could technically heal, and then we can use this to upgrade. So I think that's the first thing I'll do just for the sake of just strategy. So let's just do that. Now we could, no. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain 1 strength. I'm okay. Whenever you gain block this turn, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Whenever you... That might synergize with Perseverance since it's retained. At the start of your turn, enter Wrath and draw 2 cards. At the start of your next turn. I'd say we go with this and this. Okay. And then let's remove a card. Let's remove a block card. Now let's get out of here. Now let's see what we get here. Alright. Now we can Smith again. Will this cost 1 less? Perfect. Perfect. Good deal. Okay. So this is actually our first enemy we're fighting in this act that actually has... actual full HP, and we're halfway through the act, so it's kind of funny to consider. So Eruption doesn't make sense here because we won't be able to actually kill the enemy, so what I'll do is I'll defend, apply, and then I'll just strike in the turn. So at the end of every turn, we're getting that extra draw, so we're getting insight, which is nice. If we don't feel like we like what we have, we can draw more insight to get more stuff, hopefully. So now at the end of my turn, I'm going to go into rage, but I'll gain energy because of the swap from going from calm to rage. So it works out pretty well. And you could see there are two with that wallop. Because it did 24 damage, we got 24 block. It's a good deal. Say do this. Because if you're in Wrath with Shimmering Fury, if you can get those two cards in your hand, you work out pretty well. That might go into play with you, and that might actually help. So let's do that. Good, we got Study again. Nice. So we'll do that, obviously. Really don't feel like Shimmering Fury is a good call here. I don't know. Well, the next turn, I don't think they're going to all be attacking, though, is the thing. Let's do... Well, if I hit them, I got to hit one of them. I don't want to hit them here because he'll do 10. So I want to hit one of them for this. So I get the full block. Use the thing, go like this. Get him out of here. Okay, I'm fine with that. Take 1 damage. But now we'll at least maybe get insight here. Maybe not, I don't know. I'll do this for the sake of energy. And then we'll... I guess do that in this. Okay. And so when I say for the sake of energy is because I think of going enraged. Is the whole purpose of it. Okay, I don't like any of those cards. I'll do this for kill. I can kill him. Nice. Perfect. That was huge. Nice. Good, good, good. All right. See, now I'm kind of thinking personally, like I kind of want to play to just study and use that as my form of draws. Especially if a fight goes on longer, I always have this. So I don't feel like wheel kick needs to happen. If anything, Ragnarok would be huge with rage because you would be dealing... Right now it's doing 25. So you would either do 50 damage or you would do 25 damage. I don't really see the purpose of scrying right now. I really don't want to scry cards unless I was doing some kind of scry build, which I know that exists too. So I think we'll take Ragnarok. I think it's a good power card to take. So, all right. So let's do this. And then let's draw this. And let's get Ragnarok going right away. Just because it's a good card to play. I think we can do some... let's see. Let's just end the turn, actually. And that works because we didn't apply any blocking because of that one relic, so we're good to go. I'm gonna be honest, this has been a pretty weird Act 1. Just probably because of how everything started. So this is good because I can just go right through them, I believe. There's no negation. There is negation. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. All right. I'm going to keep preserving this, though. No reason to hang on to it. Keep attacking him. Do the blocking. Okay. And if I feel like I have to, I'll try to play to my rage. I'll try to remember what they're doing for said turns to get people out of there, but... So, like, this next turn... I should probably do this. Because I can retain those. So we should probably just do... this with this. And then end the turn. So we're going to retain the insights, which are huge. But we're going to draw extra cards so that when we're enraged, we'll maybe get some good draw here for a lot of power. So let's play it smart here. Let's do this. Okay, that's actually huge. Let's get some energy going here because we need it. Trying to think who I want to kill. I can't. Days are going to go Irithel, so it kind of is pointless. So let's just kill one of them. Just this guy's fine. And I think we just end the turn. We're not going to take any damage, but those will all get Irithel, so we'll be fine. We'll go away. Okay. So more in my hand there. Whatever. I'm going to get 9 block here, so we're just going to put that on now. 13. Or should I do this? Let's do that. Whatever. We go. A lot of them get burned away, so it's all good. So we've been sitting with being enraged for a while. We've been doing this for a while. But I feel like I'm kind of trying to play it based off of what I know on their turns. So I'm playing safe more than anything else. So I got 2 strength potions. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. Or we can do more Shimmering Fury. That'd be a lot of card draw. That'd be a lot of card draw. Let's do it. Let's do it. Not bad. Boy, how do I want to play this? If I go calm, and then I draw extra energy, it wouldn't work for this, would it? I don't think you get enough energy, because 2 would be 1. Then you would play 2, then you'd go back to, you wouldn't have enough to draw it. So I think here's what we do. I think we have to kill one of them just to get him out of the game. Okay. Just to get one of them out of the game. And I didn't even realize we picked up Toxic Egg, so that's good. Somebody like Wallop isn't bad here. You deal 9 damage. You'll get block. Okay. I really don't want to draw... I can draw Study. I guess I can draw Study. We're fine. I'll do this. This, and then this. And we'll get our blocking because of the relic. So... Okay, so now we are drawing 2 extra cards because of whatever we're doing here. So I'm going to do this right away to apply that damage through him, and it won't actually affect him whatsoever. See what we get here. Okay, nice. Good. I think draw is super important with the Watcher, because when you're in Wrath, you need draw. Like, guaranteed, you need draw. Okay. Well, I mean, emptying your stance isn't a bad idea if you feel like you need it, so maybe that's the next card you pick up. But might have skipped there too, who knows. Alright, let's upgrade. Let's upgrade Ragnarok. Let's get Ragnarok going. Alright, see how this goes. I'm not going to worry too much about putting any strength on or anything. I think we'll be okay. So we get this right away, which is huge. We'll draw this as well. And then we will end the turn, I think. Alright. Let's go for... I think we can go for Shimmering Fury because the next turn, he's actually going to be in a different position anyways. So we'll do this. Ooh, now I don't want to do Shimmering Fury, and I actually want to just hit him with the 6 to put him in shield. Okay. Never mind. Alright, so we will do this, because we'll take new damage. Okay, we get Wallop, which is great, so this is what I was going to showcase. So that, you know, you do the blocking, doesn't matter. And then I think I'm just going to hold on to Insight and not worry about anything for the next turn. And so that mark will always stay on there, and it will apply over time. So now we'll do this. We'll do Wallop again. Actually... yeah, do this. And then we'll do this. So we'll get 2 energy. Let's draw a card here, see what we get. Dang. We'll do this, I think. And then I will just put the block on. Too bad I can't retain that. Okay. Really want to use Ragnarok on like a rage turn, but that might not always work out in this fight. I can't focus on it too much. Let's see what we get for some draw here. I'm not really liking what I see. Okay, I guess I will just do this with this. And then we'll see what we get here really quick. Okay, nothing great. Whatever. Let's see if it bites me. Kind of a weird turn. Here's where I'll go Shimmering Fury for the next turn. Do this. Ooh. God, that sucks, man. Kind of want to go Enraged now. Kind of want to go into Wrath. So I can use this. Really wanted to. I think it would have been huge, so we did it. Had to use a potion there. So here's where I'm going to do this because we know we won't take damage through it. Then I'll draw this because I'll be able to get through it there. What could I draw for cards? Halt, maybe? There's Halt. So, okay. Should be able to get him next turn, hopefully. We'll see. Perfect. Ragnarok's in play. Nice. Good. If fatal, upgrade a random card in your deck. So now this kind of plays to something really interesting, right? This is also really not bad either because it's upgraded. I really don't want to do something like this. I'm either looking at Wish or Lesson Learned, but the reason why I'm thinking of maybe Lesson Learned is a really good call here is because depending on what relic I get for this choice would determine to go, okay, what if there was a relic that said there was no longer for you to smith, but you gain energy for it? You could play Lesson Learned to that, and it would actually be super beneficial. However, that act was pretty weird because we really didn't fight many enemies to make me go, what did I feel like I need? Not need, whatever. So I think I'm going to play it safe here. I'm actually going to do Lesson Learned. Now let's see what relics we get. So we don't get any relics that told me that I should do anything crazy. Gaining gold isn't the worst thing because we have something like the statue that can maybe help us. It's almost like a counterbalance. Like you take away not gaining gold to get potions. Whatever. Or this is probably the easiest because this allows you that anytime during bosses and elites, you gain an additional energy at the start of your turn. However, this isn't bad either. Slaver's Collar is always like the safest option. I'm going to pick Slaver's Collar out of all those three. So this kind of sucks for Bronze Automaton because we don't, this gets negated. So this card's going to really not have any use for this said situation, but it's all good. Ooh. I think I'm kind of liking that path. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens here. We gotta get him out of here quick, too. I hate what he does to me, so. 9 block. He'll do 22 if I'm enraged, though. I wanna preserve it. I wanna preserve it. So here at this point, it really matters. Say we do this. And this. Okay, fine. $22. Draw 5 cards at the start of your next turn. You can draw 5 cards at the start of my next turn too. Okay. Might be okay. We'll see what happens. The next turn I'm going to draw 5 extra cards though. 44. I think we do this, I think I can kill him. Okay. It could synergize with Insight. Could synergize with Insight. It could. Because we're doing Insight with Study. So let's do it. Let's do it. Duplicate a card in my deck. If fatal. What AoE rooms? Right. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try it. Okay, whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0. Perseverance would be good too. However, the only power card that we have in our hand is this, but it's a playable card and it's a good card that I need. Modified hand might be something that I want to play. And I think I'll take 2 empty fists as well. Because why not? Okay. The next turn, he is not going to go aggro on me, so what I will do here is I'll draw Miracle, do this, this, and defend, and then attack. Because the next turn, he's going to try to do a buff to me, whatever it is. So I'm going to try to get his ass. With whatever the fuck I can do. We'll do this, productively speaking. Again, I think it's a free turn because even though he's doing this, I think then the next turn he weakens. So now we can still do this with more damage. Now, do I want to exit my stance? Probably not. But now that card costs 0, so it almost makes me want to. Sure. Sure. Seven damage. Whatever. Do what you must, I don't care. I think if I do this, and then I do this, I shouldn't take any damage anyways. Yeah. Now, there isn't anything in my deck that I can play for this, so we'll wait. So Wallop is kind of coming into play a little bit. some capacity here. Let's draw this. Damn it. Okay. I was hoping that I would get lesson learned. I don't need dex. I really could do this. That might benefit from AoE fights, especially 2 out of the 3 elites in this act. Otherwise, this is huge too. I'd say we go with the upgraded cards. Oof. As much as that's probably promising, I don't want it. I think we upgrade Shimmering Fury. Simmering, sorry. I think I've been called this whole time Shimmering in my head. Alright, so we did... Picking up Conclude was actually a really good idea, I think. Always the first turn is rough. It's always the hardest turn because they do so much damage. I will do some plated armor, I think, too. Yeah, I don't want to do anything more than that. So we're gonna go Rage here. It's gonna be a tough, rough next turn. But I'm hoping that my card draw will be in my favor. 32 would end turn completely. If fatal too. Damn, these are good. I think we do this. Okay. Now we can conclude, and the only thing we take is just 16. I think that's worth it. Now we just hit him for 9, 18, and we're done. Okay, good. Nice Regal Pillow. I actually need to rest anyways, so that comes into play. Now we get Windmill Strike, but this time it's upgraded. If the enemy intends to attack, enter Calm. Now this could synergize really well with Simmering Fury, because if we go into it, and then we know that we're going to be going aggressive the next turn, I can plan for that to get more energy and whatever I need to. So I think we do this for synergy purposes, and we play with that. Okay. How do we want to play this? Do we want to go Eruption? Let's say we go Eruption and the turn. And then I'm trying to think of his next move set because all she does is apply Strength. 34. It's 32 to all enemies. 12, 24, and Conclude. I think I can kill. Close. So fucking close, actually. So I'm probably gonna have to put the Strength on just to get the kill. Just gonna have to do that to get the kill. My math was just a little off. Here I say we go Calm. And then do this. And then I will do this and this. Okay. So the mantra, I'm not too focused on trying to get anything more than that, okay? So now I can technically, shouldn't say anything, because, you know, I always say you could technically do this, but it doesn't mean anything. 24, 48, it's not going to kill. Let me go like this, and then I'll do this, and then this should kill him, okay? Wyatt gets upgraded. Perfect. Okay, Smoke Bomb, sure, I'll take it, but I don't think I need it. If you are in Wrath, apply yes, perfect. Apply 5 vulnerable to all enemies. Otherwise, yeah, there we go. That's huge. It's a good one. Strawberry, perfect. Okay, so we're kind of, it's a little scary. I would say I probably should heal here. Probably should rest. We'll get a lot of our health back, but it'll be fine. Okay. So we could play Ragnarok here, and then do Conclude if we wanted. So I think what I'll do is I'll do this, and then I'll draw this, and then I'll do Conclude. And that actually will kill this guy, so that's actually huge. But we end the turn anyways. So this guy's back in my face. He was really annoying last time, but I think we'll be okay. So now it says if the enemy intends to attack, enter calm. So it should work here, unless they do negations. I'm not sure. Okay, perfect. And then I will just block. Actually, you know what? I'll just do that. I'll get the relic to do the blocking for me, but I just want to hit it more for his shield, if anything else. So now I'll do Shimmering Fury, because I know that I'll get energy for the next turn. And then I will strike. And there's really nothing I can do here, but I can go like this maybe. But this isn't going to matter. So what I will do anyways is that. And I know that it's not killing him. No, it's not lethal or whatever, but I'm hoping that what will happen is I'll get lesson learned again, which I don't, unfortunately, because it's right fucking there. And I have nothing for draw, so that's unfortunate. And I really don't want to deal with trying to hold on to that and be like, well, I really want an upgraded card, so I feel like it's not a good idea. It's not bad, actually. So we play that. Now we should probably smith here, I think. Even though we're going into a boss fight, I think we should smith. And I think we take this and we upgrade this. I think that'll be a good thing to upgrade. All right. Now I can play this however the hell I want. The next attack you play is 0. So let's do this. So now whatever attack card I play, I'm going to have 0 here. Okay. I'll try to play this as smart as I possibly can. Okay, that's good. Now we got a lot of blocking. We'll do this for the sake... We can actually draw everything here, so let's just do that. And then we'll do this. Okay, nice. Good turn. Okay. So now he's wondering where the hell is his friends. Doesn't know where they are. So applies 5 vulnerable to all enemies. Let's say we... It's gonna be... That's a tough turn to do that. So I feel like what we should do here is just this, this, and this, and then end the turn. I really don't want to go into when these guys come back because everyone's going to be doing some attacking and I don't have confidence I'm going to kill. I mean, 9. This would be... I think you can kill him, actually, if you do this with... I think I can take the 10, I just don't want to take the 20. So I'll do this. Then I'll do this. Never mind. It exits its stance. What am I talking about? Okay. So now we have Ragnarok. This should kill him. So we're good there. What can we get with Insight here? We can get Study, Calm, 27 damage. Let's do this. I think a smart turn here would be to do... Okay, nice. Okay, that's fine. The next turn we'll actually get Insight because of the power card coming so late. You are in Wrath, so we'll do this, and then we'll enter Wrath. So we'll get energy back. Nice! Good. And that's how you use Rage properly. Well, I guess I got lucky with the draw and whatever, but still. It's awesome when you get Ragnarok with Rage. Because when shit like that happens, that's fun. That's fun, man. OP and fun. Okay. Sure. I think this is good. And I really don't need it. Well, I think I'll replace it for that because I don't really like Smoke Bomb anyways. I don't like to run away from fights if I can help it. Okay, so gotta remember, the person that's probably going to attack is probably you. So I'll do this with this. And I'll end the turn. I think in incantation, the bird will probably attack me. Okay. 32. Okay. It's nice with the hex enemy, that whatever I call this person, I hope they have a name chosen. Because the first 2 turns, they're always like super like whatever with things. I think I can kill here. But I would love to be able to upgrade a card. So what I'll do is I'll do this. I know I can kill that. 20, 40, it won't kill. Only I can hang on to. Wait, it's vulnerable though. 30. There we go. Hey, one of the lesson learns. That's kind of cool. So you hit them with lesson learned, and then one of the cards that end up getting upgraded is lesson learned. So everything works out, right? Devotion. I mean, you do have Mummified Hand, and it would probably encourage to draw it, but it's good for long fights. It really is. It is. The only reason I'm picking it up is probably just because of Mummified Hand. It's the only reason I'm picking it up. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't pick it up. These are one of those cases I wish I had a different relic in my hand, but I think we'd be okay. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I really would love to upgrade this, but the confidence for me to do any of this is very rare. So we'll do this and this. We'll draw Wrath, and then we'll do this on the turn. We'll see how it goes. 44. I think I'll apply that there. I think I'll end the turn. It's good to get Perseverance early because I can at least do a lot of damage here. Okay, you took Devotion, which is fine. I can focus you. How do I want to play this? Let's see what I get here. $16 for this. Make these guys, yeah, do it. Okay. And then I think what I'll do next. Okay. I want to stay Wrath if I can help it. I want to stay Wrath. I'm not too scared here right now. You're going to attack, you're going to go into Calm. Nice, then we'll do this. Now we can get 13 block for it, so we might as well just use it because it's a free block, so. Alright, so this, not this turn, but the next turn he will go into, I think we'll do this. The next attack you play is 0. I gotta do another one. Do it again, because I want to make sure Swivel makes sense here. Swivel again. Man! You're being annoying. Fine. Kind of a waste of Swivel, to be honest, but whatever. That was a really just annoying draw, but whatever. Now we're going to go into a really fucking aggressive turn here, but my goal here is to get a lot of shit done with it. So we'll do this. We'll do this because we know we can. I'll draw Insight here to see what I can play better of. Okay, that's not bad, but it's 102 damage, which is lethal, so I shouldn't. I should really empty fist here, but I want to play this right. I'd say you block again. Do we have halt? We don't. Block again. Remember, he's going to do 51 on that, so just keep that in mind here. We'll do this, and then we'll conclude turn. Okay. So the next turn will be in Devotion. He's actually going to be stunned here, so it's almost like a free turn. The issue with this said fucking turn is it sucks. Wow. I really don't want to do anything here. God, there's no draw, there's no nothing. Fuck, man. That's crazy. Whatever. I don't know. That was fun. I'd say we just defend here. Don't really want to go into Shimmering Fury. Okay, so that's actually good. Because the next turn will be in Divinity. Hopefully we get a good draw to do enough damage to kill this and be done with this fight. I would love to do this if I can. 18. I can, nice. And the other lesson learned gets upgraded. Look at that, we used lesson learned twice in this run. And both times we used it, they just swapped trades and upgraded each other. Wonderful. Oh man, okay, whatever. That's scary. That's actually really scary. And I say this is scary because, you know, entering Divinity is a scary thing. You have to essentially understand how this works. Divinity is a very scary card because, or a blasphemy, I should say, because it doesn't work the same way as when you change your stance or when you get into a stance like you would. So how this works is upon entering this stance, you gain 3 energy. So like, let's say I have 4 energy in a fight and I draw it, I'll lose 1, then I'll gain, but everything does triple damage. So I would have, I think, like 6 energy for that fight, but everything does triple damage. Okay. So I have to make sure I do the math and make sure that I can kill in this final turn with everything that I have. It's one of those cards. I'm glad it's retainable because it's upgraded, right? But it's one of those cards I'm not going to draw unless I absolutely see a purpose for it. Unless I see a purpose for it. Otherwise, I'm not playing it. If I do not think that I can kill, I'm not doing it. Because like something like this won't, I think, negate it. That ability, essentially. If I had something like an artifact, like if I was able to put an artifact on and then I drew that, it would negate the ability. Yes, that's a possibility. But you can't run that risk, you can't run that chance. Spirit Shield isn't a bad idea, but it's also not like the craziest thing either. And what does it say for each card that's in your hand? Well, it probably would go good with Simmering Fury, because if you had a turn where all those come into your play, otherwise it's not that crazy. I mean, if you, okay, look at it this way. If you had 5 cards in your hand and that showed up, that's technically like 20 block or whatever. It's a lot of blocking. I'd say you're better off taking this. I'm gonna be really honest. And that's even better now that you got that. Fuck. These are good choices between these two. But no. No, the opposite. I want the opposite of that. This is good, and this is good. However, this is better. No, I think, in my honest opinion, I'm gonna be real here. I feel like even though Spirit Shield is really good with Runic Pyramid, this is gonna kill me for something like this. When I have something like Simmering Fury in my hand, with this, I'm sorry, it's going to hurt it 110%. Because now that card gets no use. And if I already have a full hand and I want to draw them to get rid of my cards, it's pointless. This is your safest bet. I've been taking safe bets. Took Slaver's Collar as a safe bet in Act 1, and now I'm taking Violet Lotus as a safe bet in Act 2. And with Act 3, we have the Awakened one. Now, the Awakened one doesn't scare me so much, because we only have 2 power cards, Devotion and Study. But let's keep playing here. See how it goes. I want to be kind of a little passive here with some of my cards here in Act 3. I'm not going to pick up too many crazy things. Now we could go crazy here and fight 3 elites too. What are you thinking? A lot of shops early. There's 2 there. Where are all the shops? Let me just check. Okay. Well, I'd have to fight a Flaming Elite if I want to go to shops. I'm kind of personally feeling this. As crazy as that sounds. 3 elites in Act 3, but might be the best thing I need. We'll see how it goes. And we have Regal Pello in case we're in trouble. So, you're going to attack me. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then I'll put this on. Well, yeah, put it on. It's proactive. And then I'll do this. Okay. $16 block. This and this. You won't take any damage with that there, so you'll be good. Attack in your hand will cost 0. The only thing that'll be is probably Eruption. Nice. That is why draw is important when you are enraged with the Watcher, because situations like that come into play and you can just wipe your enemy out very quickly. Because if I did not have that draw there, we probably would have been screwed. So draw, rage. Perfect. Perfect synergy. That's another one of those where you probably should get insight going. I think you take it. Yep. Keep going with the insight. Keep going with the insight. What do you want to take away? Or, I mean, doesn't matter either way. I mean, you can do this. Reduce the cost of a random card in your hand to 0 this combat. I wish I knew what madness would be upgraded if I took it. We'll go for it. What's the upgrade for madness? Oh, that's huge, actually, because they're already upgraded because of the toxic egg. That's actually huge. Wow, sometimes I just make the perfect mistakes, dude. That's awesome. All right, another event. Now, I think I'll take the hit of just... I'll add 2 colorless. Draw 2 cards. Put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. I think that's fine. And another thinking ahead. Okay, do we want 2 thinking aheads? I'm okay with that. Put any number of cards from your hand to the bottom of your draw pile. They cost 0 until played. Yeah, remember it's in your hand. Costs 0 until played. All the draw that you have, this might be beneficial. You could think of things like lesson learned, devotion, whatever. I'm realizing that with all these skills we're picking up, what would lesson learned even upgrade at this point? I think we just take thinking ahead, or we let's do 1 forethought. Let's do 1 thinking ahead. Let's not get 2 of them. Let's do this. I think we just block. Well, we don't have to block because it would only be 6. We don't block at all. Let's do this, and then this, and then end your turn because we'll get the blocking anyways. We'll only take 4, so it's not the end of the world. That's a lot of damage. That'd be a lot of damage right now. Ooh, 24. A lot of damage. In your hand, nothing I want. Well, smartest thing to do here is to do something like this. Okay, I don't want to use forethought right now. What am I in? Am I in rage right now? I think so. Doesn't really tell me though. Do this. I don't care. No damage here. It's 26. I think we can actually do this. Spirit Shield really didn't need to come into play there. I didn't need to play it. Didn't have to play it. $32? Could kill them all. Hang on. Let's just end it. Okay. Now that's where I was saying with that one blasphemy thing we got. If we would have used this with it, it would have been good, but we'll do this. Trying to synergize. Actually, we'll take this now. Break it up. Let's draw some cards here. Nice. Okay. I know I did that wrong. You don't even have to say it, because I know what I did wrong there. I'm mad that I'm not getting the cards I want, but whatever, end it. Now what are you gonna do? You're gonna re-put it on me or what? That's crazy. I've never seen him do that where he puts it on you twice like that. That's actually crazy. Boy, that's kind of shitty. Do this. Damn it, it's not the card I wanted. It's not that shitty as much as you think. Do this. I'll do this. Well, do this for draw. Most productive thing would first to do is to draw this. Okay, then we can do this. We can get a card upgraded. A base card? Nope, I don't want that. It's fine though. Sure, I'll take another Fear No Evil. Okay. Gotta focus on you the next turn. Well, that's just not gonna happen, is it? Actually annoying. It's gonna be gone anyways. Not enough. It was fun. It was a fun run. I liked having like 2 lesson learns. I liked having all these upgraded cards. I liked having like things like this madness. I liked having this fear no evil. I think if anything, I didn't really feel like my lack of confidence was like in going rage because I was just trying to focus on draw and I felt like it was okay. I just think that one turn that I had where I took a bunch of damage and I couldn't do anything to my enemies with this Reptomancer sucked. Like, if we would have had, like, conclude or something like that, you know, when we would have been enraged or something, that would have came into clutch play. Absolutely. This is kind of what I'm saying with the Watcher. The one thing that frustrates me the most about her is that I feel like runs can feel very promising, and then they can just feel short, and you're kind of like, oh, what just happened? You know what I mean? I still had fun with the run. I still enjoyed it. My theme, or at least my thought going into it, was just kind of like having things like Simmering Fury, Study. You can look at my card count and go, God, that was just too high. That's why you lost, because you need to have a low card count with the Watcher, or whatever it might be. When I play any character that I do, I go dupes. If I see this, I pick this up, it's fine, because I look at that and I go, there's a chance of it getting higher for it, so that's why I pick up duplicates. Otherwise, I would skip. What I think some things that I loved about this run was just the amount of upgrading that we had. Or at least in my opinion, I think we did better if we got things like Simmering Fury or like Study early. Because then I could really play to my hands. I think you saw a lot too in this run as well with like Devotion, or like when we were ever in Devotion, we had nothing to even use full energy for Devotion. So that was really a bummer. There was even times too when we were drawing Insight. I think I draw Insight, one of the enemies, I don't know where, but I drew Insight like 3 times and we got like all these defend base cards and all these boring cards, and I'm just like, well, that was stupid. So sometimes even if you have a lot of draw in your deck and all your draw was crap, like that said enemy that I had, draw isn't always like the answer. Hopefully it helps, but whatever. I think if we're really missing anything in this said situation, was probably like picking up some type of relic that was going to allow us to have more energy per turn. I mean, I picked up Mummified Hand because I thought it would help with like just getting some extra stuff in there, but that didn't always help. Swivel was annoying because anytime I had Swivel in my hand, it was like the next attack you play costs 0, and it was like I'd get the stupidest attack cards that I didn't want to draw. Kind of looking at my build here and seeing if maybe I was missing anything like more stronger attack cards or anything, but I think a lot of this deck had a lot of draw. But if you don't have a lot of draw to benefit from attacks, then it's kind of pointless. This is a good example, at least for me, that it says when you have a lot of draw, you got to make sure that you have good attack cards to benefit from it. I think Wallop came into play a lot when it needed to. You guys can at least tell, at least from this run, I knew when to draw Eruption because I knew enemies' attack patterns, like Chosen. Like I know in Chosen on turn 2 and 3, their second turn they always hex you, and their third turn they weaken you. But then something that really surprised me in this said fight was that little snake enemy that constricts you. I put negation on, and then that after turn 3 or whatever, they were going to put another negative effect on me. I'm like, I've never seen this before. You're going to put 2 negative, you're really going to go back to this attack. I've never seen that. So that was the first time me ever seen that. And I have well over 300 hours in this game. I think it was a good run nonetheless. Good attempt, good try. We'll keep going. I mean, maybe the pathing was rough too. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I should have went this way up here and then went here, maybe fought this. That way I could have rested beforehand, but I feel like I would have been fine fighting this first elite to then rest to fight another elite. I thought I would be fine. Then to rest again to fight another elite. You know, I thought I would be fine. I just think in that said particular fight with the Reptomancer, we just got bad draw. That's what I'm going to conclude it to. GG's nonetheless. Like I said earlier, I know the Watcher's going to be a struggle with me, but hopefully I can get better and try to do better with her as time goes along. So, yeah. GG's.